Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line, and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Fleming. And Dixon over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Fleming. He finds his man. Complete. That's Frazier. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Thompson on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Thompson fakes the handoff. Now going to throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago. 23 carries, 94 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Thompson going play action here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. To throw from his end zone. Fleming. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Frazier. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, Fleming, and he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Morgan. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Fleming. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morgan. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Fleming. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Morgan. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Fleming. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again. Fleming into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Parrish. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Thompson now, 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And the return will stop right around the 25. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Throwing again. Fleming. In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. We're scoreless after one. Throwing on third and long. Fleming. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First down. Here's Thompson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
On second down now. Parrish. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Thompson now, 3rd down.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. First down, Thompson.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Parrish. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Thompson now from the gun.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They'll run on first down. Morgan. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fleming. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. Fleming. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Parrish, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. The Steelers at 3-0 here in the month of September. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they turn to Thompson to throw it. And that is incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Parrish. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and long. Thompson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Thompson will look to the air on first down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. Quick completion here to Johnson.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Here's Thompson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Thompson now, 3rd down.
Dancing to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Fleming. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He finds his man, complete. That's Frazier. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Spins past him. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. From the gun, it's Thompson.
He gets this one to Johnson. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Parrish still a couple yards short of the first, as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
So time for the second half, as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Thompson going to throw it.
Complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Parrish. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Thompson now.
He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fleming. And his throw's going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fleming. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fleming. He finds his man. Complete. That's Morgan. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Morgan, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action. Fleming. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Fleming. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Thompson.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Thompson looking to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Thompson.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, Fleming. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Frazier. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Morgan. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals bring out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Thompson. Got a man open, it's Ross. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Parrish. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fleming, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 1st down, Parrish. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action here, Thompson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Thompson out of the shotgun here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. They'll try the left side. Parrish. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Here's Thompson.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run and have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
On 1st and 10, Fleming, and Dixon has it. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Morgan, and he'll manage to pick up about 4.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second